think the sort of the pressure of replacing a guy like Matt Mosher?
Did I think about the pressure?
Yeah, did you think about that? Did you got some big shoes to fill here, or was that something that you just...
Not necessarily. I was just trying to go out there and just kind of make a name for myself. You know, I know I mean, obviously, big shoes to fill. I mean, he's a great kicker. He's in the NFL, doing well right now. But at the same time, you know, it's I've worked. We've all been working hard all summer to just to win a championship. So that's what we're doing.
Did Matt call you before the first game at Maryland? Did he? I know he's busy with his own stuff, but you guys obviously got to know each other pretty well.
Well, they take our phones out before the game, so I didn't have my phone on me. But after the game, I saw that he texted me, you know, wished me best of luck, and you know, said I was going to do good and whatnot. So it's good knowing that he still got my back. He still keeps in touch. He still watches and stuff.
How much did that first kick that you made, the 30-yarder? Was that 30-yard field goal?
Maryland?
Yeah, Maryland. How much did that help?
It helped a lot. You know, the first extra points was, you know, really my first field goal in college. You know, that was a little, not really, but I guess
Butterflies?
a little bit. But after that first kick, it was all gone. You know, after that, you know, I had the confidence that I could do it, and you know, I just went and did it.
Does it feel like you've been waiting a long time?
It does, but in a way it helps. I've seen the big stadiums. I've kind of been in those situations already without being on the field, so I think that helps a little bit. You know, I've seen the crowds. I know the hostile environment, and what it's like. So I'm just a little bit more, you know, aware of what to expect.
What did Matt tweet or text message you anyway? What did he say?
Well, he just said best of luck and you know, do work.
Do work. And after the game?
And after the Ohio State game, he just said congrats on a big win and good stuff.
Did you watch his game on Sunday?
I do. Well, I'm from Chicago, so 2 weeks ago I watched my Bears beat them. So.
Did you rub that one in on him at all?
No, I haven't rubbed it in yet. But I mean, next chance I get to talk to him, I will.
How much did that broken leg suffered in high school really set you back early in your career here?
Not really. I mean, I got here, I rehabbed well, and you know, I recovered well. But at the same time, you know, I was behind Bosch the whole time. So.
I don't know what coach was saying. Maybe that, you know, they felt your leg strength, accuracy was always great, but they felt leg strength might have been an issue. I mean, was that the case? And if so, how did you get, you know, to where it is now?
It might have been an issue, but it wasn't from the injury. If anything, it was just you know, adapting to kicking in college. You know, kicking from the 30 and kicking off the ground and whatnot. But all that's improved from just working out with Swayze and, you know, doing extra work in the off season.
Jake, with watching Matt, what was the number one thing, or was the main thing you learned from watching him until it was your time?
Well, we kind of had a little bit different styles, but the big thing was kind of the off-season stuff, kind of his work ethic, and you know how much you need to kick in the off-season, and how much work you need to give with the holder and snapper to make sure you have that confidence with everyone.
Different styles that you adapt his knack for always wanting to make contact with other guys, you know?
Well, I mean, so far so good. Our kickoff team's been great, so I haven't had to make any tackles, and I don't plan to, because we've been doing pretty well so far. So
talk about the ACC expansion, the pros and cons, you know, as a collegiate athlete, you know, seeing the ACC possibly expanding with Syracuse and Pittsburgh.
Well, I mean, doesn't really affect me too much, but I mean, obviously, I mean, if it makes it a better conference, then you know, I'm all for it.
What's the mindset of a kicker? I mean, a win is a win. That's the ultimate goal. Would you rather your team be comfortably ahead at the end of the game, or would you rather rely on you? You got to kick the game-winning field goal.
Well, my role is, you know, I'm there for what the team needs. You know, so if we're ahead, you know, I'm there to kick off and hit the extra points. But when the team needs me, you know, I'm expected to be there for them. So it's an unfortunate situation when a team, you know, fights the entire game and then it leaves it up to a kicker, and the kicker, you know, lets the team down.
But you thrive on that pressure.
Personally, I kind of enjoy that pressure. The pressure a little bit kind of gives me like a tunnel vision almost. I focus in a little bit with the pressure. So I've always done a little bit better with some pressure.
We didn't get a chance to talk to all you guys on Saturday, but just talk about that Canes walk and getting off that bus and all those fans right there as you guys are walking down there.
I enjoyed it. You know, I've been here for 3 years, and every year we've just get off the bus and go right in the locker room. You know, it's almost kind of like we're hidden from everyone else. And you know, with all the fans there, you kind of see how much support you have. As where before, you know, we were kind of hidden from the fans. You know, they didn't really get to see us much. You know, maybe a few people would peek in between the buses and see us, but no, I was a big fan of it. You
Talk about rocking the bus. I heard you guys are rocking the bus.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the fans out there. We figured we'd come up with the show.
Weren't you guys afraid? You know, might tip that bus out a lot of big men on that bus.
Well, to be honest with you, I was in the second bus. I saw the first bus rocking, and I thought the fans were doing it. And then I realized it was players, so then we said, "Oh, well, let's rock the bus."
Jake, I'm sure they're probably asking this, but you know, being around here for 3 years, we obviously didn't get to see, you know, what we were able to do. Were you always confident that you could rise to the occasion? Was there ever a point where you said, you know what, I don't know if I can do it on the big stage?
Well, that confidence really comes with the work you put in. You know, the reason I'm confident in what I do is because I know I can do it. I've done it all summer. I've done it all off season, and but that nervousness comes when you're not ready.
Right. And is there, you know, when you're kicking the ball, when you're out there, are you consciously thinking about that? Man, like I feel good about this one, or I feel good about, you know, myself right now, or is it not until maybe after the game you're like, man, I hit those pretty good?
I mean, well, I approach every kick with the confidence that I can do it, or that I can make it, or you know, that I can hit a kickoff deep, or whatever. But I mean, I'm never consciously sitting there thinking. I mean, that's the last thing a kicker needs is a negative thought in his head before a kick, you know.
Right. And just how satisfying is it that you've gotten the job done so far? Is that, I mean, that's gotta kind of help you every day get
Absolutely.
out there?
I kind of feed off that and I build on that, and I just continually try to get better every day.
I don't know if you saw the highlights, but Bosher shanked one from the end zone that kind of hurt Atlanta there. They ended up winning, but I can only imagine you guys knowing him, if you did see it, kind of felt for him, or you know.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a brother to the program, so obviously we all keep in touch. You know, he's been texting me after games. I'll text him after games, but